What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here, and once again, I'm back with another gear video for you. I'd love to hear what kind of gear you want me to check out. Anything at all related to gear, whether it's guitar demos. I'm going to go through everything I've got, but I'm also going to get other stuff from different companies, and I want to demo them for you. So leave in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'll check it out. In this video, we're going to be talking mainly about Flanger, but I'm going to show you the whole setup I had in that intro. Now, Flanger is kind of, I consider, in the same family as the Chorus, is what we did last week. And then also, there's another kind of pedal called Phaser, and they're all kind of, like tone colors to your guitar. So that I kind of put them into, those three into the same category. So Flanger. What is Flanger? I mean, you don't know exactly? Well, it's very simple, actually. A flanger is an electronic device that alters a sound signal by introducing a cyclical varying phase shift in one of two identical copies of the signal and recombining them, used especially in popular music to alter the tone of the guitar. Okay, I'm glad we covered that. I think what would be better is if we actually hear the flanger. So what I'm going to do is in that intro, the lead tone that I was using was a mix of tones. I had a clean tone on my amp. We're going to hear each tone by itself, and then we're going to put it together. So I had a clean tone on my amp, and then I had a little bit of reverb from a reverb pedal. And then I had the flanger from my Line 6 M9 multi-effects unit. It was called the AC flanger on that. And then, not AC Slater, don't get them confused, but AC Flanger, so I was using that. And then I had the Analog Man King of Tone for lead tone, and then I was using my Strymon Timeline delay pedal to add a little bit of modified delay with about 2 repeats on it. So you'll be able to hear all those things together. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hear just my straight up clean tone coming from my Mesa Boogie Mark V. I like to get a nice clean tone. I usually put the EQs at noon and then kind of lightly adjust depending on what kind of pickups I have, what kind of guitar I'm using. So let's hear the clean tone first. All right, so since this video is specifically about Flanger, we were going to hear the flanger right now, but flanger with just the clean tone and then the flanger added. So let's listen to that. All right, so now you heard the flanger with the clean tone, took the flanger off, and now we're going to just hear the lead tone. Next, we're going to hear just the clean tone and then the delay pedal added to it, so you can get an idea of what's going on with that delay. Now I have about 1.5 to 2 repeats, and then the particular pedal I'm using has a tap tempo, so that means that it'll repeat in time with you tapping the tempo. Now, not every delay pedal has a tap tempo. Some you have to manually adjust, but it's a really cool way to kind of thicken up your sound and add kind of an airy feeling to it. Different than reverb, because it's actually repeating what you're playing, and it's a real secret weapon for a lot of guitar players. So let's hear the clean tone just with the Strymon delay pedal, and it's also got a little bit of, it's a modified repeat, so the repeat has a little bit of a washy filter on it. So check that out. So at the end of my chain, meaning my pedals go through, at the end I have a reverb pedal. The reverb pedal for me is just because sometimes I'm using amps where the reverb's not working, or my boutique divided by 13 amp, which I still have and absolutely love. I've been doing a lot of recording with it, and that doesn't come with reverb on it, so it's nice to have a reverb pedal. So I've got this Strymon Blue Sky, and it just adds a nice, airiness at the end of the signal chain. So let's hear just the clean tone with that reverb. Here we go. All right, so now I'm going to start noodling, and I'm going to add one effect at a time until they're all layered together, and you can hear what that sounds like. And it's really fun, and sometimes when you do effects, it kind of inspires you to play differently. So it is a valuable tool in your toolbox, having all these effects at your disposal. So we're going to put them all together, and you can hear how it starts to add up. And it should be fun. So here we go. So that was the gear video for this week. Remember, I'd love to hear from you. So let me know what other gear you'd like me to cover. It could be guitar reviews, instruments, effects, recording equipment, anything at all that you can think of that fits under the gear category. I've got one a week coming. It's going to be on Thursdays at 11 a.m. California time. Will be a new gear video every week. So thanks a lot for hanging out. And I hope you learned about Flanger, an electronic device that alters a sound signal by introducing a cyclically varying phase shift into one of two identical copies of the signal and recombining them, used especially in popular music to change the tone of the guitar. See you later.